What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. There have been a lot that's going on in the crypto market. We've seen highs of highs for a lot of things. We've seen brand new all-time highs have been created for things like XRP and things like BNB. Well, actually, a brand new all-time high for XRP didn't happen. Not yet. It's coming. All-time high market cap, definitely, but not all-time high price. But all-time high price and market cap for something like BNB, for things like Solana, and obviously Bitcoin and everything, right? We've seen these great levels and it's been amazing, but ever since then we've been seeing things that have dropped pretty heavily, right? There's a lot of lows that are being created, not all-time lows, but definitely lows for the last year or two. It's been pretty interesting there. So with all of that, there's opportunity across the board. And I want to talk about one of those opportunities in this video, which would be CRO. But before we get into that, if you guys could hit the like button and hit the subscribe button. Actually, this guy kind of smells like outside. I brought him closer for the video just because, but I'm going to go ahead and just scoot him out of the way. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and change the screen. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell for more of these videos. Also, if you want to check out my link for BTCC down below, feel free to do so. If you specifically use my link, you will get a 10% deposit bonus. On your first time deposit, you'll get extra bonuses all the way up to $10,055, can enjoy up to 40% lower trading fees, and they have a giveaway going on right now for anybody that signs up, deposits and trades within the time frame of November 3rd to November 15th. There is a giveaway of 1,500 USDT. Now it's going to be between 3 winners, meaning that you have a potential chance to win 500 USDT just for signing up, depositing, and trading with BTCC. So feel free to check out that link. The link is at the top of the description if you guys are interested in that. But you have to do it by November 15th in order to be eligible for this giveaway. Now, the markets have been pretty crazy, right? I'm going to go ahead and zoom in a little bit. The markets have been pretty crazy, where we've seen some very low levels. We've seen some high levels. We've seen some positivity. We've seen some negativity. And we have a lot of things that are going on in the news, and we don't know where things are going. That's what makes this a speculative market. We really don't know where exactly this is going. We're going based off of history. And history has shown that we see, a bull market, we see Bitcoin and Ethereum run, and we see an altcoin season where things take off to create new higher highs, right? And, will not only create a new market cap, but double or triple that market cap that we've seen in the past. And we're waiting on that to happen. The more we wait, the more it seems like it's just not going to happen. But I have faith that we're going to see the fourth quarter still be strong, and obviously 2026 be very, very strong. It's until people start really reacting in a negative way that we then start to see that breakout. And we're starting to see a lot of that negativity that I just talked about. So what we're talking about in this video is CRO. CRO is at a great price right now, like an absolutely insane price right now compared to where it was, right? When you see things that are up to a 30-cent price point, you don't expect to see a drop of over 50% from that level. You don't expect to see it, especially when you think, altcoin season is with us. We're ready to see this thing run. We're ready to see it absolutely take over. And then it drops down more than 50% from that high point that we saw this year. So it's at a 12-cent or 12.3 cent price. In the last year, it's still up by 45%. However, if you look at the last month, it's down by 37%, from the 20-cent price point down to 12 cents or even lower of 11 cents, right? Where it is now, it's at the 12.3 cent level. In the last 24 hours, it is slightly down by 3%. We're seeing a market cap of $4.44 billion, volume of $25.69 million, which is not a lot of volume. And it definitely has some people that are worried, people that reach out to me and go, should I be holding CRO? And honestly, it's not my place to tell you whether you should or shouldn't be holding CRO and how long you should be holding it for. I talk about my investments and what I decide to do with it. And this is what I'm doing with my investment. I still have my CRO. I have all of my CRO. I have the amount that I have staked, which is about 200,000 for the credit cards and everything there. I have the amount that I have on the side that's over in my Ledger wallet, that's also in DeFi wallet and places like that. I have a lot that's sitting in different places, but I still have all of my CRO. Why? Because CRO is going to be a lot more valuable than people think. It has a huge following. It has massive support. And we're not just talking about from individuals or communities. We're talking about from a large, a huge, a massive business like Crypto.com. In everything that they do, CRO is supported in such a large way. This is what makes it very, very exciting for me and exciting for a lot of other people going forward, because Crypto.com is not going anywhere. CRO is going to be a major part of Crypto.com and will always be a major part of Crypto.com, will be a major part of the Kronos chain, and have massive use case across the board. So this is why, as I go into the amount that I have over here on my Kronos app, right, I have 229,000 that's there in my Kronos app that's sitting, it says, at a cost basis of 8 cents. My overall cost basis on Kronos is around 12 cents, where we currently stand. And I'm not upset with it where it has gotten to. I'm not upset with the fact that I didn't sell at 30 cents, because I know that the top of that is so much more than where we are today, right? That's not what I'm settling for, because CRO and Crypto.com will be worth so much more in the end that I don't have to worry about it. But there are questions. There are many questions out there asking me if they should sell their CRO, if they should be holding their CRO. At the time of panic, at the time of many people going, I shouldn't be in this, I should get out of it, all this stuff, this is when you typically see things absolutely break out and explode to new levels. When you see it at its lowest of low, when you see it's at its not just low by price, but just by maybe community sentiment, when you see it at its lowest of low, that's when you'll see it break out. That's when you'll see it explode. That's when you'll see it at its finest. And I'm excited for what that will be and when that will be. Does that mean that I know exactly when it will break out and exactly how much it will be worth? No, I have my price predictions. I have my levels that I'm looking to accept different profits from. But it doesn't mean that I know when and where it is going to go to. But I know where I will be at the 12 cent mark. I will still be holding my 400,000, 400 plus thousand CRO. At the 20 cent price point, I will still be holding my 400,000 CRO. At the 50 cent price point, I will still be holding my 400,000 CRO. So if you guys want a breakdown of my plan, I do have a couple of videos on my plan. Just type in exit plan CRO. Try and find the latest video, because there are a bunch of exit plans as I went through different transitions, there. So feel free to check that out. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell for more of these videos. I want to know what you guys think about CRO and the future of that. Have you sold any of yours? Have you panic sold? It's not a bad thing if you have, right? I'm not going to clown you. I'm not going to say that you're dumb for doing it. A profit is profit. And if you feel as though you want to protect your investment, even if it's not profit and you want to protect your investment, I'm there for you, right? I understand where you're coming from. I've wanted to protect profit constantly. This is my plan, this is my strategy, and this is the reason why I'm doing this. But right now, I think it's at an insane price, especially compared to where we just recently saw it at. A 30 cent price point without really anything going on in the broader market. We're talking about a 30 cent price point and a over 50% drop from there. It shows you what the short-term picture is. So from where we are, that's an insane price point. You can double your money up to those points. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Definitely check out my link for BTCC if you guys want to enter the giveaway. Remember, sign up, deposit, trade, and you'll be entered for that giveaway. I'm going to get out of here, and I'll catch you in the next one. See ya.